Hello, welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to do another rig video today, and this one is going to be what I suppose is called the blowback rig. Now this is a rig that I've been using for probably over 20 years now. It's the first rig that I learned how to tie when I started carp fishing, and it is so easy to do, and it can put a lot of carp on the bank for you. So let's get started and I'll show you how I tie mine up. Right, so we're going to start with the hook link material. So any braided hook link could be fine for this. I'm going to use the armour link. So we'll start by taking off a section of the hook link material, just so you know you've got enough to play about with. I'd probably say take off about 12 to 18 inches to start with. So yeah, we've got a nice length of hook link material there, and we're just going to tie a small loop in the end just to make the hair rig. So there you go, nice loop in the end. That's just to make your hair. We'll cut the tag off. So that gives us a nice little bit just to put our boilie onto. Right, so we'll put our boilie onto the end of that. Now the best thing with this rig is you can use a bottom bait on there straight out the bag. You can put a wafter on there. You can put a pop-up on there and just put some sort of like shot or putty on it at the end to pop it up how you like it. You can use it as a single hook bait. You can make a little snowman, like bottom bait and a pop-up on there. So we've got the boilie on the end of that hook link material now. Little boilie stop in the end. So then what we're going to get next is a piece of blowback tubing. It's one of these, you can use that, or when I first started using this rig, I was literally just cutting a tiny bit of rig tubing off and using that. But much easier when you can buy it in a packet already done now. So we've put that bit of tubing onto the hook link material. We're just going to slide it down towards the boilie. So you haven't got to go right close to it yet, but we'll leave that there and then we'll get our hook. So there's loads of different hooks you can use for this rig. I'm going to go for the Nash Brute hook, size 6. Now with this, because we're going to be putting the hook through that bit of tubing, I won't lie, I can't tell you how many times I've put the hook on, like rushing to tie it up, and I've put the hook on the wrong way. So, and then it's basically once you go past the barb with the tubing, you're not going to get that back out. So what I'll find I'll do now is I'll just grip the tubing like that and push the hook down the tubing going towards the boilie. So yeah, we just work that hook through the tubing, making sure that that hook link material is away from the point of the hook, and we'll just work it around the bend of the hook until it's sitting somewhere like that. And then you can simply just pull that hook link material and get your bait just sitting underneath the hook. And then you take the other piece of, well, the other end of the hook link material, you go through the back of the eye of the hook, just pull it all down, and then so back through, and then just simply do a knotless knot to get that back on there. Back through the back eye of the hook, pull it all down nice and tight. There you go, you should have it sitting just like that. So basically you've got your hook link material with your hook, and your bait is just sitting above that top part of the hook. So as the fish picks that up and blows it back out again, the whole idea of the tubing is that that's going to blow the boilie back, and the hook's just going to settle into the bottom lip of the carp, hopefully. So that's the best thing about this, is when you bring this rig back in and that tubing's sitting down here, then there's a good chance that you've been done by a carp, because it's picked it up, blown it backwards, the tubing's gone back, and it hasn't hooked itself. Right, so then we'll work out how long you want your hook link. Probably go for about 6 inches. And like I said on the other rig, depending on how you're going to put this onto your main line, you can tie that straight onto your swivel, or like I like to just loop it on every time. Makes it quick and easy for changing the rig. So a nice big loop in the end. Pull it all down tight. Just cut off that tag end. And there you go, that's your hook link done. So you've got a nice big loop in that end. Like I said before, you could just put that through the swivel on your main line. Put your hook link, your boilie through, followed by the hook, and that will just pull up tight. Get it over the knot, loop it on every time. So you can put a little bit of shrink tubing on there if you want to get a nice better angle on there. Or like I say, if you're using a pop-up, you can either put a little shot just below the boilie, so it will sit there like that, or you can just pop a little bit of putty or something underneath and have that as a pop-up rig. You can play about, depending on how you're hooking your fish, you can play about with that tubing, whereabouts you want it to sit on the hook. But there you go, you're not going to get a simpler and easier rig to tie than that. And that, with all different types of hook baits, has put me a number of fish on the bank over the years. So if you're just starting fishing, it's probably the best rig to start with. Don't overcomplicate things. Don't go straight in doing the Ronnie rig and the zig rigs and your chods. Just keep it simple to start with. It will catch you fish. Right, so I know I've said it in a few of my other videos, but I've been doing these rigs and tip videos for the last 2 weeks, and I can't believe how well they've been going. I know the viewing numbers are small compared to most people on YouTube, but from what I'm getting, I'm more than happy with. So thanks to everyone for watching them, and liking and commenting, subscribing to the channel, and hopefully I can do a lot more. So I am planning on getting out at the end of this week and doing an afternoon's fishing after work, so hopefully, fingers crossed, I can have a fish on the bank to show you. Maybe in the next video I might be able to get another one in before then. But if not, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Happy fishing.